Look at this classic Nokia 3310. We all know the famous Kadunda. It's probably sitting in a drawer or school storage room right now. But what actually happens to these iconic devices when they finally stop working? When obsolete, broken, or unwanted electronic equipment is discarded, it becomes what we call e-waste. This includes everything from old computer towers and monitors to broken keyboards and dead batteries. In Uganda, we rely heavily on imported second-hand electronics. Being older when they arrive, they reach the end of their usable life much faster. The result is millions of devices ending up in municipal dumping sites like Katizi, mixed right in with everyday garbage. When a laptop enters a standard garbage pit, it creates a very different problem than organic waste. These highly engineered devices trigger a hidden environmental crisis the moment they touch the soil. This macro view of a circuit board reveals the internal reality of our gadgets. They are dense assemblies of precious and hazardous materials packed into every square millimeter. This diagram of an older monitor exposes where that danger lies. The thick glass screen and the solder holding the internal wires together are full of lead, a heavy metal that causes severe brain and kidney damage if it enters the body. Even newer technology carries risks. Inside the backlight tubes of flat-screen monitors, you will find mercury. Exposure to this neurotoxin causes long-term neurological damage, and the plastic casing holding the device together is treated with chemicals called brominated flame retardants. Clearing out a school storage room or throwing away a broken phone is an exercise in containing highly reactive, dangerous chemicals. Look at this fire. In the informal recycling sector, workers often burn cables to melt away the plastic and extract the copper inside. But burning those flame-retardant plastics releases thick clouds of dioxin smoke, which is highly toxic to breathe. The damage extends to the ground beneath us. These corroding batteries show what happens when e-waste is dumped in regular pits. As the casings crack, the heavy metals inside leach directly into the soil and seep down into the groundwater. That contaminated groundwater travels through the water table and can eventually reach major regional water sources, like Lake Victoria, poisoning the water we drink and the fish we eat. By burning components or burying batteries in the yard, everyday tools are effectively converted into uncontrollable poisons for local communities. How should we handle these items properly? You have 10 seconds to decide. What is the safest way to dispose of a leaking laptop battery versus a bulky desktop computer that runs a bit too slowly? The battery goes to segregated, safe disposal, and the old computer is set aside for donation. This is the 3R framework in action: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Let's look at this roadside shop. The first step, reduce, means taking your cracked screen or glitchy phone here to a local technician. Repairing what you already own limits the number of new devices you buy. The second step, reuse, is where Uganda excels. A laptop that is too slow for a corporate office in Kampala is a perfect educational tool for these students in a rural school. Donating functional hardware gives it a vital second life. Finally, recycle. Because Uganda lacks large-scale smelting plants, recycling here means segregating your broken electronics from household trash. These certified workers then safely dismantle the hardware so the materials can be shipped to specialized facilities. Applying the 3 Rs safely extracts valuable materials and extends the life of our technology. It solves an environmental hazard while creating real jobs and educational opportunities. This table breaks down our choices. Burning cables releases toxic dioxins into the air. Formal recycling extracts the same metals safely. Open dumping leaches toxins into groundwater. Donating keeps these devices out of the waste stream entirely. You are the digital generation. It is your responsibility to break old habits. Do not let broken batteries pile up in your drawers, and speak up if you see cables being burned in your community. Choosing to repair, reuse, and properly recycle protects the clean soil that grows our food and the water we drink. Manage your technology with wisdom. To continue your learning journey, visit Yaka Digital Network today.